Mein zweiter und letzter Text ist auf Englisch, aber hab keine Angst, mein Englisch ist unfassbar gut. Es heißt The Sunshine Kid. Es ist die Titelgedicht von meinem Buch, aber ich habe nur ein Buch mitgebracht, weil es ist ein Urlaub. Also wenn Sie wollen, ein Weihnachtsgeschenk für jeder, das Englisch lernen wollen, Sie müssen schnell sein. Aber danke für Zuhören. This poem is called The Sunshine Kid. Old Man Sunshine was proud of his son, and it brightened his day to see his little boy run. Not because of what he'd done or the problems overcome, but that despite that his disposition remained a sunny one. It hadn't always been like this. There'd been times when he tried to hide his brightness, you see. Every star hits periods of hardship. It takes a brighter light to inspire them through the darkness. And if we go back to when he was born in a nebula, we know that he never was thought of as regular because he had a flair about him. To say the Midas touch is wrong, but all he went near seemed to turn a little bronze. Just this son was loved by some more than others. Was the case of Joseph and his dreamcoat and his brothers, because standing out from the crowd had its pros and its cons. Jealousy created enemies, and those he outshone, such as the shadow people. Now the shadow people didn't like the Sunshine Kid, because he showed up the dark things the shadow people did, and when he shone, he showed the places where the shadow people hid, so the shadow people had an evil plan to get rid of him. First up, they made fun of his sunspots, shooting his dreams from the sky. Their words were gunshots, designed to remind him he was not very cool and didn't fit in with any popular kids at school. They said his head was up in space, and they would bring him down to earth. Essentially, he came from nothing. That is what he was worth. He would never get to go to university to learn any degrees he never showed. Be the first degree burns from those that came too close. Told him he was too bright. That's why no one ever looked him in the eyes. His judgment became clouded. So did the sky with evaporated tears as the sun started to cry, because the Sunshine Kid was bright, with a warm personality. And inside he burnt savagely, hurt by the words and curses of the shadowy folk who spoke holes in his soul and left cavities, and as his heart hardened, his spark darkened. Every time they called him names, it cooled his flames. He thought they might like him if he kept his light dim, though bitter than lightning she had terrible aim, and he couldn't quite get to grips with what they said. So he let his light be eclipsed by what they said. He fell into a lone star state like Texas and felt like he'd been punched in his solar plexus. But that's when little Miss Sunshine came along, singing her favourite song about how we're made to be strong. You don't have to be wrong to belong, just be true to who you are, because we are all stars at heart. And little Miss Sunshine was hot stuff. The kind of girl when you looked at her, you forgot stuff. But for him, there was no forgetting her. The minute he saw her image burn in his retina, she was out of this world. She accepted him. Something about this girl meant he knew whenever she was next to him, things weren't as dark as they seemed. He dared to dream. Shadows were nowhere to be seen. When she was there, he beamed and his eyes would light up in ways that can't be faked. When she grins, her razor tip words of hate, they give each other nicknames. They were Cool Star and Fun Sun, and gradually the shadowy damage became undone. She was one in a septillion, and she was brilliant. Could turn the coldest-blooded reptilians vermilion, loved by billions, from Chileans to Brazilians. And taught the Sunshine Kid the meaning of resilience. She said that all the darkness in the world could not put out the light from a single candle. So how the hell could they handle your light? Only you can choose to dim it, and the sky is the limit, so silence to critics by burning. And if eyes are windows to the soul, then she drew back the curtains and let the sun shine through the hurting. So in a universe of adversity, these stars stuck together. And though days became nights, the memories would last forever. Whether the weatherman said it or not, it would be fine. Because even behind the clouds, the kid could still shine. Yes, the Sunshine Kid was bright, with a warm personality. And inside he burnt savagely, fueled by the fire, inspired across galaxies by the girl who showed him belief. Dankeschön.
Unsere Aufforderung soll Ihnen aus